Danke Schoen, darling Danke Schoen. Oh, those lines, darling, don't complain. I can't recall Nuremberg at all. Oh, how NXP stole the show. What a bless.
Kyle, what on earth? You're singing again? I thought we talked about that.
Bridget, I wanted to get our listeners in the mood for our topic today. You know, a little German pop music.
Well, in that case, I guess it makes sense. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the EdgeVerse TechCast. I'm Bridgette Stone. As Kyle tried to get across, today we have a special episode because something big is coming up for the embedded community.
That's right. Just like I said, it's Embedded World in Nuremberg.
From March 10th through the 12th, engineers, developers, and technology leaders from around the world gather to explore the latest innovations in embedded systems.
And Bridget, NXP will be there in a big way.
Yes, we will. So today we're giving you a quick guide to what you can expect if you visit us at Embedded World, including hands-on labs, tech talks, live demos, partner innovations, and yes, some hardware giveaways.
Lots and lots of giveaways. Giveaways are my favorite.
Engineers do seem to like freedom development boards.
Well, I mean, it's basically the currency of all the nerds in the embedded world.
That's exactly right. So let's start with one of the most exciting experiences happening this year, and that's NXP's Freedom Lab.
That's right, Bridget. The Freedom Lab, it's really designed as what I'd call a playground for all of our developers.
That's right. And instead of just walking by a demo, you can actually explore real applications built on the Freedom platform and see how easy it is to get started designing with NXP hardware and software.
And how it does it is each lab will feature hands-on use cases across several of our key technology areas. That includes AI and machine learning, security, connectivity, motor control, graphics and displays, sensors, and low-power systems.
And there will also be a demo wall showcasing a range of freedom-based applications running on different NXP platforms.
And you know what? Some of those demos are pretty fun, including things like real-time gaming experiences running directly on MCX microcontrollers.
We all know engineers love that Doom demo.
But the Freedom Lab just isn't about the demos.
You're right. And throughout the show, there will also be Freedom technical sessions where developers can sit down with NXP engineers and walk through real development workflows.
Each of those sessions is going to run about 45 minutes. And it'll cover topics like Zephyr development, Edge AI, MCU Espresso tools, which I love, GUI development, automotive enablement, and even CRA compliance, Bridget.
The sessions are intentionally small so engineers can ask questions, get a deeper understanding, and really see how the technology works.
And let's not forget to mention those free important giveaways.
Yes, attendees who join a Freedom session will walk away with a free Freedom development board.
And even if you just visit the lab, you'll receive a coupon so you can get a development board for yourself as part of this giveaway program.
Yep, and that coupon comes with free shipping. So please stop by. You can learn something new and leave with hardware to continue experimenting after the show.
I'd say that's a pretty fair deal.
Another exciting update this year is the Freedom ecosystem is expanding.
That's right, everybody. Freedom Automotive is joining the portfolio with new boards launching at Embedded World.
It's really a great example of how the Freedom platform continues to grow across markets, from IoT and industrial development to now automotive applications.
And now it gives developers even more ways to prototype and experiment with NXP technology. So for all of you who are interested in automotive applications, the Freedom Lab will actually walk the visitors through automotive applications that were recently added to the Application Code Hub. That's right. The Application Code Hub now provides ready-to-evaluate applications for these Freedom Automotive boards that will be introduced at the show. All of this is quickly accessible in the Design Studio dashboard. You just click Application Code Hub.
All right, another big milestone happening in Embedded World this year is a big one for the open source community. And Kyle, I don't know, maybe you want to sing happy birthday this time?
No, I'm all tired out with my singing. But 2026 does mark the 10-year anniversary of the Zephyr project.
Zephyr launched back in 2016 as a secure, portable, open source, real time operating system designed specifically for embedded systems.
Yeah, and over the past decade, everybody has seen it grow into one of the most widely adopted RTOS platforms and just ecosystem in general across IoT, industrial, and connected edge applications.
NXP has been involved since the beginning as a proud founding member and active contributor to the project.
So to celebrate the anniversary, NXP is launching a crazy developer outreach initiative. They're giving away 10,000 boards. Bridgette, not to be confused with the 10,000 Maniacs, the alternative band back in the 1990s.
I appreciate the references, Kyle, but sometimes they're a little dated for me. But anywho, the idea is simple. Put real hardware in the hands of developers and encourage experimentation with Zephyr on NXP platforms.
And if you're attending an Embedded World, you can stop by the Zephyr booth and you'll receive a free coupon for the Freedom MCX A153 dev board while supplies last.
It's a great way to celebrate the community and help new developers get started building with Zephyr.
And you know what? Knowing these engineers that attend these shows, those boards will probably be running something interesting within the first 10 minutes.
Followed by 10 hours of debugging. Fortunately, Zephyr is made easy with MCU Expresso for VS Code and the MCU Expresso installer that we just recently talked about.
That's also very accurate, Bridgette. NXP has simplified getting started with Zephyr, so providing these free boards, that basically just removes the last hurdle.
And don't worry, listeners, if you can't make Embedded World, we are running the 10,000 board giveaway throughout different events and activities the entire year.
Not to be confused with the 10,000 Maniacs.
Yeah, of course. Now let's talk about the main attraction, the demo experience at the NXP main booth.
All right, well, now let's transition. So you'll find NXP at booth 4A222. That's where we'll be showcasing a wide range of demos across automotive, industrial, healthcare, and smart home applications.
On the automotive side, visitors can explore next-generation vehicle architectures powered by the S32N platform, showing how vehicles are evolving into intelligent AI-powered edge systems.
Yeah, Bridget, there's also this really cool EV orchestration demo where the S32N acts as a central computer composer of sorts. The demo shows the S32N coordinating battery management, energy usage, charging, and vehicle optimization. Dare I say, the S32N will be emulating Germany's Ludwig van Beethoven at the show.
Dare I say yes? I'm loving all your cultural references here, Kyle. Another automotive highlight is the Cabin IQ demo, which uses technologies like UWB, audio, and vision sensing to create context-aware in-cabin experiences for safer and smarter driver interaction.
So excellent automotive demonstrations. It's really going to be an exciting part of the booth. But now, Bridgette, let's shift the focus to the industrial applications. They're going to have cool examples as well, covering intelligent automation and robotics.
You'll see demonstrations of software-defined factories where edge AI, real-time control, and secure cloud connectivity enable more flexible and intelligent manufacturing systems.
And for all you robotic listeners out there, the booth will have a robotics toolkit demo. What, you might ask, is in this toolkit? Well, it will provide proven solutions for those critical applications that all of you require when you're developing your own next-generation robotics. You're going to find things like AI-ready edge processing, wireless connectivity examples, and how to set up time-sensitive networking.
And if you're interested in artificial intelligence, the booth also features our multimodal Gen AI demo, where developers can explore edge-based AI systems that combine vision, voice, and sensor data.
All right, well, let's move along in the booth. Now we're going to go over to this healthcare area. It's another area that we have some good demonstrations.
Yeah, one demo highlights AI-driven infant monitoring using intelligent edge processing to continuously track distress signals and development indicators.
Yeah, this is a great example. It shows how AI can support all the caregivers out there with real-time insights that AI provides. This was one of the most popular demos at CES, so we know that the crowd at Embedded World is just going to love it.
Yep, I agree. And then transitioning to the smart home space, visitors can explore technologies like Matter-enabled doorbells, intelligent home control panels, and hands-free secure building access using Bluetooth, NFC, and ultra-wideband.
So no matter what industry you're working on, whether it's automotive, industrial, or the IoT like Bridgette just mentioned, there's something at our booth that connects directly to the real-world applications that you're tackling.
And the engineers behind those demos are right there to walk you through the technology.
Which usually means that you're going to plan to spend 10 minutes there.
And end up staying 2 hours talking to our engineers.
That's pretty much what always happens.
All right. Another reason to visit Embedded World is the chance to hear directly from the engineers building these technologies.
So our NXP experts will be speaking throughout the event at the Embedded World forums. Each of these sessions is about 30 minutes, just enough time for you to attend a QA session. It's a great opportunity for you to get a quick technical deep dive while you're exploring the show floor.
A few highlights include a session on transforming vehicles into intelligent AI-powered edge devices using the S32N platform.
And another session that Bridgette and I are super excited about focuses on practical strategies for meeting Cyber Resilience Act requirements, something a lot of the developers are working through right now, which we covered in our CRA week.
Yeah, so go see the guests we had on the show live at Embedded World.
There might be a chocolate cake from Carlos or something.
Yes,
so, yeah.
Go ask him. There's also going to be a talk introducing the new FRDM Automotive platform and how developers can design safe and secure next-generation mobility systems.
And finally, a session exploring how to make UWB plug and play. It simplifies using ultra-wideband in real-world applications.
So if you enjoy the kinds of technical discussions we have here on the TechCast, those sessions are a great opportunity to hear directly from our experts.
Now, we know not everyone can make it to Nuremberg, like us.
Wah, wah. But after Embedded World, we'll host a webinar covering highlights from the FRDM Lab experience.
Those will walk through some of the demos, some of the development tool workflows, and the tools, so you as an engineer can still learn from the experiences remotely, even if you're not in Nuremberg.
So whether you're attending in person or joining online later, there will be plenty of ways to explore what NXP is showcasing this year.
So if you're heading to Embedded World,
come visit NXP at our main booth, 4A222, explore the FRDM Lab, attend a tech session, and meet the engineers behind the technologies.
You might just learn something new.
And don't forget to connect with our partners.
And hey, maybe we walk away with one of those free development boards.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the EdgeVerse TechCast.
And always remember, stay curious, learn something new today, and for Pete's sake, be kind to one another. Until the next EdgeVerse TechCast. Danke Schoen. Oh, darling, Danke Schoen. I said thank you for seeing me again. Though we go on our separate ways, still the memory stays for always. My heart says Danke Schoen.